Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Paulo CQ.
And I'm Cassandra Lee, and together we are the Power Couple.
Man, we're excited that you're on here, guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We have some people who have been here since, for like early birds, right? And we got some people who are coming in, right?
They're the late birds. They'll probably come
in. The people who are coming in. Jordan, congratulations for being on here. Monique, thank you for being on here. Brittany. Jose.
Dr.
Amanda.
Mo.
Natalie, Jessica,
Jordan,
Leonardo. Hey, man, we appreciate
Wendy.
you guys. Thank you for being here, guys. We have something jam-packed today, man. Something really powerful that we're going to be sharing with you today, right? But let me ask you something. If you had to work for 7 months, without really seeing any true results, would you quit on your business? Would you just completely give up and say, you know what, this doesn't work? Would you do that, right? Or what if you had to work for the next 90 days, right? For the next 90 days, this short period, this little time span, right? For 90 days, just killing it, kicking ass, right? For the next 90 days, to be able to enjoy the results that you're gonna get. Would you actually do that? Would you actually decide to work on something that's gonna help you for the next 90 days, right? And the reason why I'm saying this, right, is because I want to start off by letting you guys know, when we first got started on the internet, it wasn't really that simple for us. We didn't really have guidance. We didn't really understand how a lot of things work. And I know some of you guys are getting on here, and some of you guys are probably, this might be your first webinar, or maybe this might be your first time doing an online workshop. And it's really exciting. It's really exciting because what we're going to be sharing with you guys today is how we got over 3,000 subscribers, real people, real prospects, right? For our business in just 90 days, right? You know what that means, right? That's like about 1,000 subscribers per month, right? We're gonna go into depth, man. We got a really awesome presentation that my wife put together, and we're just gonna share with you everything we would have want to know, right, when we first got started, right? Meaning that if you stick around to the end of this video, to this webinar, right? What's gonna happen is that you are not only gonna learn how to do that way faster than we did it, right? But you're also going to understand. You're also going to understand a lot of cool principles and things that are going to speed you up, right? And speed you up, get you away from all the garbage that you might have encountered, right? If you decided to do this by yourself, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm really pumped up.
I'm pumped up too, man. So let me give you guys a quick pre-frame. Whenever you hear something that's freaking powerful or you get excited about a concept, go ahead, put it in the comments and just share your love. If you get excited, just be like, man, I love that. That was awesome. If you're excited right now, go ahead and put it in the comments. Just share your feedback on here with everyone, okay? I want to let you know that there's a lot of people from different walks of life, all different kinds of businesses that are on here. So this is not for you to come on here and start promoting your business. This is here for you to learn, guys. So just get your notebooks open, get your ears open, your hearts ready to receive, because what we're about to show you is going to freaking blow your mind, and you're going to be able to implement it right away into your business so you can begin starting to see the results that you want, guys. So really, please keep that in mind. If you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the comment. We would automatically try to respond to you. There might be a slight delay, but that's all good. And just let us know how you guys are doing. If you're excited, you're pumped up. We're pumped up. We're ready to get going.
We're pumped up. Hey, yeah. I have a question. If we press that high definition thing,
I don't think it would do anything. It's not about it. Yeah.
Hey guys, if you have like a high definition, if you're watching this, right, and if you click, there might be a button that says high definition on the video somewhere, right? Go ahead and click that button because so when we do the presentation, when we do the slides, right, you're making sure you're watching it and it's clear and you can see all that good stuff, right? So, yeah. Some of you guys know who we are, some of you guys don't, right? And we just want to start off by kind of sharing where we came from, what we were doing prior to actually running a business on the internet and just doing the things that we're doing now, right? It started about 10 months ago. Me and my wife were actually running a martial arts school, and my wife happened to be my sensei, right? I learned a lot of things together, but most importantly, we had the opportunity to actually work together, right? Run a traditional business, right? We went from buildings, running this little small. How big was it?
It was about 1,500 square feet, right? It was a small little room that we ran a martial arts school from, and because we leveraged each other's strengths, we were able to take that school to a 5,700 square foot school, and that was probably one of the most rewarding things to do. Brittany, you rock too, and that was awesome. So we developed an understanding of the way business works, right? The way business works, we began leveraging the internet for our martial arts business, you know, just a little bit. We didn't really understand it. There was a company that was really running it for us, but we began to understand a little bit of the lingo, and that's how we kind of just said, you know what, let's learn this. Like, let's really learn how to do this and see where it can take us. You know?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, and in the process of doing that, right, what happened is, you know, even though we were making great money, right? I mean, you know, we're like 15 years old, not just right now, right? I'm 23, my wife is 22, right? But we were making good money, right? And we were doing a lot of things. We were building that school, and yes, we were inspiring people, and yes, we were doing a lot of great things. And some of you guys actually probably love your job as well, right? You probably like it. You like, you know, going to it, man. Some of you guys probably don't, right? they I think it's like 80% of people don't really like their jobs. Anyways, you know, we got inspired, you know, because we had a vision. You know, we got a vision, and when we had this vision, it became so much bigger than ourselves, right? It became about being able to use the internet as a platform to inspire people, to help people out, right? To help people have a breakthrough, have an aha moment, and you know, whatever we could have said, just that little one thing, take them to the next level. And in doing so, we decided to leave our only income source. What am I talking about? We decided to resign. You know, we decided to say, you know what? You know, this is great. We're making a good living. We're making good money, and there's potential to continue to keep growing. But we want to pursue our vision. We want to pursue what really is in our heart, right? And you know, some of you guys are on here, and some of you guys got into business because of that, right? You guys are on here because you have a vision, because you have a dream, because there's something inside of your heart right now that you're looking at and you're saying, I'm not going to stop until I make this happen, because by me not making this happen, am I truly living? Am I truly living? And the answer is probably not, right? Because, you know, we quickly learned that, you know, what matters most is figuring out what you really want to do and what your purpose is, right? And let you be led by your heart. Let you be led by your vision. And that's what we did. We left the martial arts. And in doing so, we stepped into this crazy world that we had never experienced. Isn't that right, babe?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It was like we didn't even understand the lingo, right? We didn't understand nothing. Stepping into a whole new realm that we just were not even aware of. We didn't understand it. We didn't understand it, right? We weren't natives to the realm, right, babe? It was,
absolutely.
Yeah. It was a unique experience.
Yeah, man. You know, and in doing so, you know, like when you're doing anything brand new for the first time, you know, there's a lot of things that you know that just don't come to you natural because it's the first time. I mean, let's face it. You know, some of us, you know, it took me like freaking 300 hours to understand what an autoresponder is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
When we got in, you know, we decided to hit it hard, you know, and I'll never forget one of the things that we ended up doing. It's the craziest thing, right? You know, we were at the time, you know, we were going to the mall every single day because we couldn't get internet connection. We didn't know where to get Wi-Fi from, right? And the only place that we can actually get it was at the mall. Remember that? You remember
Absolutely.
That? Right?
Oh my goodness.
You want to share what that was? Like, what was that about? What was that about?
Yeah, so we would go there, right? We would go to the mall just so we can have some Wi-Fi so we can start learning how to do this, right? But even though, like, the stuff that we went through, going in circles, right, endless circles, and not knowing what we were doing, whether it was the right kind of action or the wrong one, we just decided we need to take action, right? And even though it wasn't effective, right, it put us in a realm of taking action. It put us in a realm of taking action. So we just started taking tons of action, and because we were taking action, when we figured out what was effective, we started taking effective action.
Which we're going to share with you in the next couple of minutes.
So what is the purpose of us telling you that, right? Well, because you guys right now might be feeling like that. You might be feeling like, holy crap, I'm doing everything that my upline is telling me to do. When I first joined, I went to the training center. I looked at the videos of every person that's succeeding in this company, and I'm beginning to apply practically everything. I'm passing out the flyers. I'm talking to my friends. I'm talking to my family. I'm prospecting. I'm reaching them to an upline. They either join and then quit, or they just keep giving me the whole, yeah, I'm getting to it. I'll give you the money this day or that day, right? And you're wondering, why is it not growing the way you thought it would when you first signed up? Why isn't it happening effective?
Some of you guys feel like that. If you do, go ahead and put it in the
comments.
Put
in the comments.
Right?
You're like, damn, I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me know if you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? The point is this, guys, that you're taking action, and that's good. So high five. Bam, right? Pat yourself on the back. Congratulate yourself, because action is better than no action, okay?
Absolutely.
So the fact that you're taking action is awesome. Now let's talk about how effective that action is. Because you're already in the habit of taking action, we know that after tonight, you're going to start taking effective action.
Absolutely.
You're going to be coming to a crossroad tonight where you're going to make a decision, and it's going to be continue the way you want or start the new path and start taking effective action. And you're going to look at those crossroads, and you're going to imagine a few months ahead, a few years ahead, going the way that you're continuing to go, and it's going to hurt because it's going to seem like you're not really going anywhere. It's going to look exactly like what it looks like today. And then you're going to look down the other path, and you're going to imagine, man, this new effective way, the things that I'm learning, the things that I will be learning, this is probably more suitable where I'm headed. And you're going to imagine the life of your dreams. And you're going to say, I'm going that way.
Absolutely.
I'm going to make that decision. And we want to congratulate you for doing that. That's what you're going to come to later.
Absolutely. You know, going back to the mall story, right? I'll never forget this because, you know, we were in the mall and we were on a mission to make this work. You know, we wanted to understand how this works. You know, we didn't have somebody on a webinar telling us what we needed to do like we're going to share with you in the next couple of minutes, right? Which is really cool stuff, right? And, you know, we started going to the mall, and all of a sudden my wife had this brilliant idea. You know, we were working with one computer at the time, and she's like, you know, we need to work. I need another computer. You need another computer. And then this big idea, right? And she's like, we can go to the Apple store, right? And I'm like, you know, is that going to really work? You know, like, there's a lot of people there. You know, what happened if they tell us anything? Well, anyways, right? Long story short, you know, we actually got really cool with the people who worked there, right?
Yeah, we show up, like, right as the store was opening. We sit down, we pull out one of our computers, and then another one of us works on the actual model computer that's there on the floor. And it was just so funny because we were like, people would come in and actually like want to look at the computer, but we're actually working on the computer.
They're like, excuse me, and I'm like, excuse me, like, you know, like, you know, it was like funny like that. Anyways, right? You know what was not so funny is this. You know, we were actually working like 16, 17 hours, right? And it's still funny, right? And I remember that. And you know what was not so funny is that we were working close to almost like 24 hours, right?
Oh man.
And we were only generating, you know, one, if that, maybe 2 leads. Some days we don't get anything, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so what I want you guys to understand from this story is this, right? You know, would you have quit? You know, if you're working 16 to 17 hours and you're not getting any results and you're doing that on a consistent basis, day in and day out, would you have quit on your dreams? You know, let me ask you something else. You know, what if your dreams took, you know, let's say 2 years, right? 2 years to have freedom for the rest of your life. Would you quit if you don't? If it doesn't happen? If it doesn't happen in less than 2 years? You know, what about 5 years? You know what I'm saying? You know, is it really going to take that long? Obviously, I don't think so because we have found a way. We have lit the fire, right? The trail blaze, right? And all you have to do is follow it now, right?
Yeah.
And you have to take directions, and you have to make sure you're taking notes and all that good stuff, right? Well, anyways, you know, that's where we were at. And what ended up happening afterwards is, you know, we still weren't getting any results, you know? We weren't getting any results. And I'll never forget, there was a moment, you know, where I felt really lonely, you know? I felt really lonely, you know, I was trying to figure this out on my own. I just couldn't, man. I was so frustrated, right? And so angry because things were not just, they were just not going the way I really wanted it to go. And I'll never forget, I just shut the computer, man. I shut the computer, and I think you were traveling at the time, right? I think you were like in California or something. And I remember I said to myself, what the frick, man? I've been doing this for way too long. Why am I not seeing the results that I want? You know, what the frick, you know? And I remember, I'm not going to lie, you know, because there was a lot of things that are being backed up. You know, our bills are backed up. You know, there was moments where we couldn't really eat. You know, there was moments where we were actually starving, right? Because we didn't really have money. And there was moments where we actually had to sell a lot of our furniture to really get by, right? To keep investing into the business. Heck, man, to go to Chick-fil-A and get a sandwich, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We would, yeah, man. I don't even want to go there, man. It was just.
Yeah, but it's part of the journey, right?
It is.
It's part of the process. That's our journey, right? And we want to help you avoid a lot of the things that we did, right? Well, anyways, at this moment, I got really pissed off, right? But even then, I was angry and I was frustrated, but I still was not getting any results that I really wanted, right? And here's what happened. You know, some of you guys, you know, you guys are angry. You guys are frustrated. You guys want to see the results that you deserve. inside of your business, right? But I wanna challenge you, and I wanna let you know that you're really not to the point where you're really frustrated.
Right.
You're really not to the point where you're really angry. You're really not to the point where you're saying, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough, right? And you know, that moment happened a couple of months after that, right?
Give me a second.
Yeah, go for it. Right? She'll be right back, right? And I'll never forget this. We were staying at a hotel, right? We kind of decided to take a break and stay at a hotel. And, you know, there's this thing in our minds. And we were like, man, if we can get 2 signups a day and 30 leads, like everybody is saying, then we can begin to start succeeding in our business, right? Now, some of you guys, right, are saying, damn, 2 signups a day and 30 leads? I wish, right? I need to be like a god to start getting 2 signups a day and 30 leads. But we want to assure you that if you stick around and you watch this whole entire thing, that not only are you going to see how possible it is, but you're going to realize that by tonight's webinar, you're going to have a shift, and you're going to have made the same decision that we made, right? You're going to have made the same decision that we made that completely shifted our business and everything, right? And I'll never forget this because my wife was, you know, she was working in the business. She was outside the pool. You remember that, right? You were typing away. And, you know, I was screaming outside. I was screaming like a maniac, right? And I was like, man, I was really angry with God. And I was like, man, you know, like, yo, what's happening? What's happening, you know? Praying and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, the craziest thing happened. I caught a glimpse of my reflection, right? And all of a sudden, I started to see myself from a third-person mode. It kind of felt that way, right? And all of a sudden, I started to see how ridiculous I was, how pathetic I was, and why I wasn't really getting the results that, you know, that we deserve. You know what I'm saying? And I said, and as I was seeing myself from a third-person mode, I started seeing all the times where I really wasn't, I could have been doing things a little differently, but I didn't, right? And then I just talked to myself stronger than I had ever talked to myself before. And I looked at myself in that reflection, and I said, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to get 2 signups today, and we're going to get 30 leads. That's it, period. And my wife is like, what did you think was happening?
I was like, oh my goodness, you sound like a nut right now. You really need to come inside before somebody thinks that you're a crazy man and they kick you out.
Absolutely, right? Yeah. And then what happened that night? You want to explain what happened that day?
But, you know,
what happened to us that
when
day?
When I told him that, he was just like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Like, this is what we need, and I'm calling it into existence. And literally about an hour later, we had our first sign up, our first sale. And then about 2 hours later, we had our second one, and we actually hit 30 leads that day. Because he got so frustrated, it was the tipping point where he was like, that's it. I cannot move forward knowing that I'm not getting any kind of results. I need to move forward and start seeing the things that I want to see, which is the reason why I got in business in the first place. I need to start seeing some type of results so I can get the things that I want in my life, the lifestyle that I want to provide for myself and for my wife. This is what's going on in his mind. And he just went out and he did it. And I was right there behind him. And I was saying, all right, let's get this person. We both did it. And it was awesome. But it was all because we were fed up. We said, I'm going to make this work. That's it, period. No plan B. This is it. This is it. And sometimes that's all you need. In fact, that is all you need. You are one decision away from seeing the things that you want to see in your life. Just one decision. The problem is that some of you saying, but I made that decision already. I already said I want to win. I already said I wanted to be successful. Well, that's great. See, the problem now lies that you're not managing your decision. Every day you need to make the same choice. You need to decide to win every single day. That's how it works. That's how success works. That's the difference between somebody who's successful and somebody who isn't, is that one person made the decision every single day to win. And the other person got excited, made the decision off of excitement. Some challenges came their way, and they said, this doesn't work. So the other person didn't decide to win every day. See, it's a choice every day. You need to start making that choice right now. If you make the choice to win, put it in the comments right now. I don't want to see people just watching us and not commenting. Put it in the comments and say, I choose to win. Put that in the comments. I choose to win. Go for it right now. I just did it. That's for the both of us. I want to see who else makes a decision to win. Because if you can decide right now you will decide tomorrow, and you'll decide again the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Success is a choice. It's not by luck. It's not by happenstance. It is a choice.
I love when she gets like this.
Choose to win, guys. And the information we're going to give you today, you're going to make the choice to win again.
Absolutely. And you know what happened after that, right? All of a sudden, something marvelous happened. And we started producing like we've never produced before, right? We not only started getting 2 signups a day, but there was multiple days where we were getting more signups, more than 2 signups and more than 30 leads, right? And because we decided to make that shift and we made that decision, today, as of today,
awesome.
We are only about 10 or 11 shy from hitting 100 personal signups, right? Personal new team members inside of our business, right?
Yes.
Because we make that decision. And I'm sharing this with you because it happened when we made a decision. Now we're going to get into the good stuff, right? But it's not going to happen. We can give you all of the information in the world, but it's not going to happen if you don't make a real decision right now, like my wife said, right?
Absolutely.
Because she put that very beautiful, right? And all of a sudden, now as of today, we're about 10 or 11 new customers and members, right, from hitting 100 personal signups, right? We've done the work, right? And we want to show you, we want to help you do the same thing within the next 90 days if you're willing to run it, if you're willing to work, and you're willing to actually take this information and apply it into your business and into your life. So why don't we get right to it, baby?
Absolutely. Congratulations for those of you who are making the choice to win. All right, get your notebooks out as I'm going over the presentation and you're excited about a concept. Put it in there. If you can relate to something, put it in there. And if you have a question, put it in there. Congratulations to all of you who made the choice to win. Let's get to it. I just want to make sure we are ready here. So I'm going to share our screen. You should be able to see it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. Here we go. How to create a subscriber base of 3,000 hungry prospects. Building a list of 3,000 leads. Are you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. That's a good song, right? All right, so.
It's kind of like funny, like when the guy tried to take the computer from Menlo Mall, and I kind of looked down. I was like, "Excuse me." Like,
the way you did that was so funny. Okay, all right, guys. Leads are the blood flow of your business. All right, they are the blood flow. I don't know if you get squeezed out by seeing blood, but those are red blood cells, yes. All right. Okay, so, however, it's not the leads that we want. It's what the leads can potentially give us.
Write that down, please.
All right? It's not the leads that we want. It's what the leads can potentially give us, which is sales, right? You want sales. You want the money, and you don't really want the money. You want what money gives you. Which is the lifestyle, right? So it's all a domino effect here, okay? It's a domino effect here. So if your focus is just on the leads, this is not for you.
Right now.
Exit this webinar. Do not come back. This isn't for you.
Good.
Right? So how do we get the sale? If that's what we're here, right? How do we get the sale? Well, it's all about how you treat the lead, guys. It's all about how you treat the lead. So what does this mean? Well, make it about them. Make it about them. Stop being all about me, you know. Oh my goodness, you have to join this business. I just got started here and
this is the best comp plan.
This is the best comp plan.
You need to just get one person, and that person you don't have to pay anything. It's $0. Or the person doesn't make any money, and you make money.
Or even this, or even it's just you message them on Facebook, hey, and they're like, hey, and they're like, you want to hear about my company? And it's like, dude, how was your day? How about that? You know, make it about them. Find out about them. Hey, how are you? What goals do you have in life? What is your dream? What visions do you have? Make it about them, guys.
Remember that one guy who messaged me, and he was just like straight up. He was like, yo, join my business right now.
Yeah,
here's
like
the link.
Not even like, hey, what's up? Just join my
business.
business.
Whoa, okay, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, right.
You know, lead with value, right? Lead with value. We actually did a podcast, guys. We got some exciting news. We're gonna put it in the comments later. We just opened up a radio show that is going to be opening new episodes every week, where we give you free training. Holy crap! Free training, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. And our first episode is called You can't get rich giving your pitch. Be value-driven, and success is a given. And we talk about that topic, leading with value. So if you guys want it to podcast, you can download it on iTunes, and you can download it on Google Play Store. So if you guys want that, put in the comments, say, hey, I want to hear about that radio show. It's called I Am a Business, all right? So put it in the comments. We'll give you the link, and you can listen to that. We talk about how to do this, how to lead with value, okay? You want to talk about what they benefit from. So don't say what you benefit from. Guys, I'm trying to reach, rising star, or I'm trying to hit diamond, whatever it is. What are they going to benefit from? And don't just talk about what the products are going to give them, right? Talk about how it's going to benefit their entire life. I even talk about this in that podcast. Give them what they want, not what you want. This is important because here's an example I use in the podcast. If I go to a vegan and I say, hey, man, I got the best organic chicken here, no GMO, and it comes from, this farm on this country, and it is the best organic chicken. No matter how good it is, no matter how true it is, no matter how healthy it is, that vegan is going to look at me and say, I don't eat meat. I just don't eat meat. I don't want it. So if you're giving them something that they don't want, of course they're going to run away from you. You got to give them what they want. You get it? Now that chicken can be great for somebody else who's actually looking for chicken. Does that make sense, guys? In other words, don't do this.
Don't talk about your company, the facts about your company, the name of your CEO and what his favorite color is and his ice cream flavor and all that stuff, right? And making tons of money and blah, 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 blah. Look, guys, let's be honest, right? People don't buy from a company. People buy from you. They buy from other people, right? And if you can get people to buy into you, they'll buy into any ideas that you have. They'll buy into your trust. They'll buy into anything that you point them into, whatever direction it is, because they know that it's headed in the direction that's going to help them get to their desired outcome, right? Here's what I want to let you know, right? When you're talking to people, there's two questions that are probably coming to your mind. The first question is like, oh my God, what's the one thing that I can say to get this sale or to get this sign up, right?
Let me memorize the script that I practiced 10 million times from GoPro and from all the other trainings that I've seen.
yeah, right? And the question should not be so much how you're going to get the sale, but the question should be like, what's one thing that I can share with this person that's going to help them get closer to their goals and dreams, regardless if they join with me or without me, right? Or if they don't join with me, right? Because, look, guys, when you detach yourself from the outcome, and you're acting as if you're already making money, you're acting as if it's not a problem, people can sense that, and they're like, okay, this guy's not after my money, this guy's not after my credit card, this guy's not after me making a decision to buy right now, right? This guy's actually wanting to really genuinely help me out, and guess what? People will join, right? I had this one lady who messaged us, right? And she watched all of our training videos. She applied them into her business. And she said, man, I want to say thank you for helping me out. Thank you for giving all that free information. Thank you for just giving freely. And because of that, I've decided to join because I felt as if I just felt like I needed to because you're just so awesome, right? This is called reciprocation, right? This is at the simple terms. Like, we learned this when we were 5 years old, but as we get older, we kind of forget. How do you get people to cooperate with you? It's simple. It's simple. Pay attention and write this down. Write this down right now. How do you get people to cooperate with you? You're nice to them. And then you ask them what you need to ask them.
Right, absolutely. See, people, like he said, they buy into you, but eventually they'll stay for the company. They would, if the company is what they're looking for. Because if the company is congruent to their vision, if they fall in love with the CEO, if they fall in love with the company itself and the environment of the company, they'll stay. But you're pushing people away when you talk about the company because that's not really what they want to hear. What they want to hear is how you're going to help them. They want to hear your vision. They want to hear if you care about them and their vision. That's what they want to hear, guys, okay? So why are we sharing this with you? Because what we want to do is what we're about to teach you, we don't want you to take this mindset that you're doing offline and implement it online because you're going to kill the whole strategy of tonight.
Can you repeat that again?
Yeah, if you're doing this, right, we're not trying to knock you if you're talking about your company and your product, but if you take this type of direction, right? This type of drive, right? You use this exact strategy with the methods we teach you tonight, it won't work. So we want you to make sure that you understand the difference in your mindset, because with what we teach you, it's to do it the way that we're talking, which is what? Leading with value, making it about them, okay? Do not do this with what we teach you, it won't work. Do this with what we teach you, and it will work. Does that make sense? All right, cool. So now let's get to the good stuff. This girl's ready to eat. I know a lot of you look like that right now. You got your notebook and your pen, and you're like, ooh. All right, so how did we build a 3,000 subscriber base in 3 months? How did we do that? Well, we focused on the 3 C's of marketing. How many of you guys like that post I put on Instagram the other day? And I put this, the 3 C's of marketing: creating traffic, capturing leads, and converting sales. I want you to repeat that right now with me. Ready? Creating traffic, capturing leads, converting sales. Very good. Let's say it one more time because I really want you to internalize it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Creating traffic, capturing leads, and converting sales. All right? If you can write that down, memorize that. This is literally what we focused on, and we were able to go from no subscribers to 3,000 in 90 days. 3 months. That's 1,000 people a month. 1,000 people. And of course it was more because some people unsubscribed, right? So here we go. Any action that you take that falls under those 3 categories will make you money. I got money to blow. No, I'm just kidding. All right. These are called your IPAs.
Income producing activities, right? Is there another slide here, or should I just talk about it?
You can talk about it.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, income producing activities, right? This is something that I was kind of doing, I wasn't kind of doing. I didn't really understand, you know, what is really an income producing activity? Like, what should I be doing throughout my day that's going to give me income, you know? You know, and when you talk, you know, the word is very self-explanatory. It's just that sometimes, you know, being us, you know, we try to complicate things and we overthink things, right? But it's any activity that's going to produce it's going to produce the desired result, which is to produce income, right? So how do you know what's an income producing activity? Well, we're going to share with you how to do that, right? It's any of those 3 categories, which is create traffic, capture leads, or convert sales. If what you're doing, the activities that you're doing, right, they have to fall into those 3 categories, which is traffic, leads, or sale. If you're doing something that's going to create traffic, it's an income producing activity because traffic will lead to leads. Right? And if you're doing something that has to do with capturing leads, then that's an income producing activity because leads will eventually buy as long as you stick around to the end of this video and you apply everything that we say and you just get in, right? The third thing is converting sales, right? When you convert sales, if you're on the phone with somebody or you're talking to somebody on Facebook or you're emailing somebody, you know, and it's converting sales for you, it's an income producing activity. These are the only 3 things you want to focus on. Forget about building a team site when you have no team. Forget about doing, you know, teaching the person how to produce, teaching the person that you get in how to get more people in, because it's going to stop you from doing income producing activities. Therefore, you're going to be teaching the new person
Hold on,
how to do nothing.
Say that again. Say that part again.
Which one?
Right, what you just said. Forget about teaching.
Yeah, forget about, look, this is the biggest mistakes that we did, right? That we did. And when we first got started, right, we got a couple of people in, right? And what we immediately stopped producing, right? We said, you know what? Let's help this person begin to start producing. Now, the funny thing is that people will do exactly what you're doing, right? And what's happening here, what we started doing is we were showing our team members how to do the same thing to nobody, right? We stopped producing, so therefore he stopped seeing us produce, so therefore he was like, okay, so all I have to do is teach people how to produce, but I don't know how to produce, right? And that's not what you want to do because it becomes a vicious cycle, right? Yeah. How are you teaching somebody how to produce when you're stopping producing? You're stopping production. It makes no sense, and that's really one of the traps that we fell into. And eventually, the people who we were teaching to produce, guess what? They quit because they didn't see us producing, and they're like, okay, he's not producing. There's no way I can produce.
Right.
People will learn more By you just leading by example.
Yes, that's so important, because I think that so many times in business, when we get our first, person, we try to help them get their first person. And because we're trying to help them, we stop producing. And then that person ends up quitting, and you got to start over. So you just got to keep producing, guys. Anything that falls under those categories is an income-producing activity. IPAs. What are your IPAs for the day? What are your daily IPAs, okay? So let's get started with capturing leads. We're going to start with this topic right here. Holla. All right? Why would someone give you their information? Because usually it's you giving them your information, right? So why would we flip it? How is this even possible for someone to say, here is my information. I'm very interested in what you do. Please contact me, right? It's simple. They have a problem, and we have a solution. To get their hands on our solution, they need to give their email in exchange. Isn't that so clever? It's very clever. Why? Because they have the problem, we have the solution. They want the solution. Hey, give me your email, because once they get the solution, we want to follow up with them and say, hey, that's only just the surface of what we do. This is the solution that's going to help us solve the problem for now, but we offer 10 times more. Would you like to get involved with us? Would you like to buy from us? And eventually they will. So in order for them to get their hands on the solution, they need to give their email in exchange. I'm leaving this on for a little longer because I want you to write that down. They have a problem. We have a solution. So all you have to do is figure out what their problem is, and is your solution compatible to their problem. So your service has to be the solution. All right? Cool. These are called lead magnets. Okay? They're lead magnets. Why? Because they attract the lead. It's very attractive to the lead if they're the right lead. Again, if it's
that's what they call the lead magnets. Yeah. I never knew it. Why?
That's like me giving the chicken to the vegan, right? Obviously, that the vegan is not my target market. I have to find people who actually are attracted to my magnet, and those are the people who have the problem that I have the solution to. Okay, those are lead magnets, and they come in the form of what? PDFs, videos. It could be a book. It could be a training series. It could be a podcast. It could be a webinar. Whatever it is, those are lead magnets. Hey, put your email in here, and I'll show you how to do blah, 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 blah. But you never tell them what it really is. Don't tell them, get this PDF, you know. You're better off kind of keeping the curiosity. You can. It doesn't really do much, but it's better off that you keep curiosity, because then the person will come in, right? They'll come in, and then they don't know what to expect, but they get the information that they want anyway. All right? Cool. So why is it important to build a list? Why is it important to build a list? Simple.
It's important to build a list, guys, because if you're not building a list, what's going to happen? Probably what some of you guys are experiencing now, right? You ran out of people to talk to, right?
Boom.
And if you're not building a list, are you really being responsible for your business? Are you really taking responsibility for your future, right? Because by bringing in fresh new people every single day, right, it's not only sustaining your business, right, but it's also building the future.
Building the future, guys. So the reason why it's important to build a list is because you're going to run out of people to talk to. So should that be the end of business for you? No, it shouldn't. That's why we got to help you build a list. So before we go on to the next part, which is traffic, let's see if you guys have any questions that we can help answer for you, okay? Let me see. People are just doing, I'm late, had daughter stuff going on. It's okay, Trey. All right, so is there any questions? Before we keep moving on, I want to know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to put it here. Have questions? And that way we can answer some of it for you right now before we move into the next part.
I think the information was so good that they just went into a trance.
They're just like, oh my God.
They're like, oh.
This tastes so good, right? You're like that girl right now. Give me some more food, right?
Look, guys, you know, when we first got started, right, I like to emphasize this a lot because, you know, it was real painful, man. It was real painful. Some of the things that we experience, because like anything, I mean, when you're learning something new, when you're developing a new skill set, it's always going to be challenging, right? But here's what I want to let you know, right? You know, kind of like, you know, when you woke up today, right? Did you wake up and did you say, okay, brain, I need you to move my left arm and lift it up, then my right arm, my left foot steps forward, then my right step puts forward, right? You didn't do that stuff, right? That stuff was unconscious, right? You did that unconsciously, right? And here's the cool stuff about this. When you're developing a skill set, right, when you're taking the time to sharpen that skill set, there's gonna come a point where you no longer have to consciously think about it, right? It's gonna go and it's gonna get tossed to your subconscious. It's gonna get tossed to your unconscious mind. Therefore, your unconscious. Excuse me. Your unconscious. That food was really good, by the way.
Oh yeah, good today.
You know, it's gonna get passed onto your unconscious mind, and when it gets passed onto your unconscious mind, it's gonna become like everything else, right? And it's no longer going to be as difficult as you think. You know, some of the things that we look back at, we're like, damn, that was so simple now, right?
Yeah,
because we decided to take the time out to learn it. You know, some of you guys are saying, well, this is great, you know, but this is real difficult, right? It's only difficult because that's the limiting belief that you're putting on this, right? It's only challenging because you're saying it's challenging.
Yeah, start
right?
saying it's easy. Just say it's so easy to win. It's so easy to succeed. It's so easy to get 30 leads. It's so easy to get people joining my business. It's just easy. It's so easy.
Yeah,
people love joining me.
People
they just
love to buy from you.
People love to buy from you. You say those things. Say it. It's easy. It is easy. You know what? It's easy, okay? So Trey has a question. What are some ways to find an audience to present your product or service to? Sorry if it was covered earlier. I would have missed it. It's okay. So what are some ways to find an audience to present your product or service to? So you're talking about target market. You have to ask yourself those questions. You want to say, who is my target market? Are you aware of who your target market is, Trey? Do you know who your target market is? Let us know if you know that. If not, that's what you need to do first. You can't find the audience. You need to know who the target market is. And then you got to start saying, where does my target market reside? What are they talking about on Facebook? What are they talking about on Instagram? What are they talking about on Pinterest? What are they talking about? What websites are they going to? What are they searching on Google? What are they searching on YouTube?
Where do they hang out?
Where do they hang out? That's it. It's that simple. Because then when you find out what they're researching on Google, what they're researching on YouTube, what they're saying on social media, it is that easy. For example, let's say I sell shoes, right? I always talk about this. If I sell shoes, and I sell not just any shoes, it's shoes that you can't really get on the market. In fact, it's cheaper. I sell cheaper shoes, but they're still high quality, right? For example, I'm going to go find out what people and how many people research how to buy inexpensive shoes, or where can I find inexpensive shoes, or stores that sell inexpensive shoes. I'm going to see how many people search that on Google, and if it's high, ooh, I'm going to post a video, I'm going to write a blog, I'm going to put a picture, and I'm going to place it there. Then I'm going to also see on Pinterest, right, how many people talk about shoes, specifically the kind of shoes that I sell. And is it for women, is it for men, right? And I'm going to start posting pictures of all these different kind of shoes, and these people are going to come across it.
Now, what type of people would that be? Would that be like super rich people? Like, would that be
No. It would be average people. Now, if I sell heels,
how did you come to that conclusion?
Why? Because it's inexpensive. People who have average income, they don't want to spend above average. They want to spend something comfortable.
So you're basically not only targeting the type of person they are, right? But you're also figuring out, you know, some of the problems that they're having, right? Which is, you know, they don't want to spend a lot of money on nice shoes, right?
Let's think about moms. I mean, they're too busy spending money on diapers, right? So or anything, or for their kids, that they don't have really enough to spend for themselves. They don't have the room. So you find out who your target market is, the problems that they have, and what are they talking about? What are they researching on Google? What are they researching on YouTube? What are they talking about on social media? And all you do is you write a blog, you post a video, you post a picture, and they'll come across it. You post it on those places that they're researching. All right, it's that simple. All right, cool. If there's any other questions, put it in. We're going to get back to it later. We're going to go right back to the presentation. Did you want to mention anything, Dave?
No, that was good. You covered good stuff there.
Awesome. Okay, so now...
You know, one time I did a presentation, right? I was doing a presentation like this, and I realized that I wasn't doing it at all. Like, I was seeing it, but nobody else was seeing it. So everybody was seeing my face.
Didn't I do that the other day? I think I did it with our team.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think you did do it with
I did it with our team. The camera was on. They're looking at my face the entire time and not looking at the actual screen that I was reading off of. It was so funny.
It's hilarious.
All right, here we go. So now let's focus on creating traffic, which we kind of just talked about a little bit for Trey. So this is the topic that we're talking about right now. This is the questions he had. It's all relating to this. How do we get eyes to our offer? This is the question you need to ask yourself.
I like those eyes.
Right? Those eyes are pretty cool. Those aren't your eyes, babe. So sorry. How do we get eyes to our offer? Well, you gotta put content out there, guys. Please understand that. You're not gonna get anyone to come see that you exist if you don't put any information out, right? So the internet is like real estate. Here's a quick video that'll help explain what I mean. Raise your volume for this.
Turn your speakers up.
Turn your speakers up because it's a video that's playing on our end. Okay?
Want to know how to get people to come to you instead of you going after them? Well, imagine that the internet is another world, like this. Marketing is like real estate. The more places your content is, the more likely people are to come across you.
What a cute little video.
It's a cute little video. It just says, hey, the internet is like another world.
We actually have a team member right here in Africa.
Yeah, it's like another world, right? You think about it. And what you want to do is have your content in so many different places. And the more places that your content is, the more likely someone is to come across it and know who you are. Right? Like McDonald's. McDonald's is planted all over the world. So when you mention it, it's a universal name now. It's the same thing. The more places your content is, that means the more websites, the more everything that it's on, then the more likely someone is to come across it. Okay? So put your content in places where your prospect is. That just answered Trey's question. Okay? Put your content in places where your prospect is. So find out where your prospects hang out and put your content there. What is considered content? Blogs, videos, pictures, podcasts, webinars, articles, music. What else? There's tons of stuff, guys. Tons of stuff that is considered content. Ads, banners, right? Those are all content. You put it out there, and people are going to come across it. Now, it's how effective that you do it that gets more people across it than others. Okay. So why is blogs considered content? Well, if somebody Googles how to take a splinter out of my finger, and I write a blog on it, and I'm on the first page, they're going to come across me, right? If somebody searches on YouTube how to, fitness tips, 3 fitness tips on how to lose fat, and then my video comes up, bam, right there. They have an opportunity to learn more about me and get on my email list and things like that. Video. Let's say it's a picture I posted on a social media site, right? Or I posted and it's on Google. When people look up images, they come across me. A podcast, people on iTunes, they want to learn information that'll educate them on a specific topic, and my podcast comes out. Webinars, right? And now I just market my webinars, and I post it on social media, I post it on my blog, I post it in my emails, and people come see me. Articles, the same thing. Everything's the same thing, guys. This is what content is. So remember this funnel that we talked about earlier? It's a pretty funnel, right, baby?
It's a cute funnel.
Yeah, thanks. All right, so this funnel that we talked about, I mentioned it in like one of the videos that reminded you that we're having this webinar. All right, that's the filter. The top part of the funnel is a filter. The second part is called the capture page. The third part is called the bridge page, and the last part is called the sales page. Tonight's training is not on the other parts. We're only going to be talking about a little bit about the capture page, but mainly on the filter, okay? So the filter is content. You put your content out there, and people come across it. Your goal is to get people through that funnel. This is your goal. They come to a filter, and they go through the capture page. They become a lead. They see the bridge page, and eventually they convert into a sale. And if not, you're sending them emails until they do. You see how that works? So this is a funnel. So you put your content, which is the filter. It filters people in. Why? If people aren't interested in the content that you're placing, they're not going to go through the capture page. But if they are, that's how they come across the capture page. So it's not like you're just putting your capture page out there. That's not really content. You're not saying, hey, here's my capture page. Hey, here's my capture page. No, you're saying, here's my blog, and there they have a chance to hit your capture page, right? So people come across it. They see your capture page. They like the lead magnet, right? They like the solution that you're offering. And so what do? They put their email in. That's it. This is literally how we built a subscriber base of 3,000 people. That was the method. You want to see it again? Right there. This is literally what we did. We put content out there. People came across it. They saw the capture page. They liked the lead magnet, right? What's the lead magnet? It's the solution to their problem. And they put their email in. And people just kept doing that because we kept continuing to put content out there every day. Content, content, content. We put more content. We put more content. Therefore, more eyes were seeing it. Therefore, more eyes saw the capture page. Therefore, more emails kept coming in. Therefore, more sales kept coming in. So this is literally how we did it. So now what? What does this mean? You just learned our secret, right? Which don't tell anyone because I want to let you know, no one in your business knows that. Your upline does not even know that. They have no idea because they're teaching you to tell your friends and family about the business opportunity. This is something you're never really going to learn anywhere else but here. Okay? So now what? Now you need to learn how to set up that content effectively. Why? Because, yeah, you making the content, you writing the blog and putting it up doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get 1,000 eyes to it. You might get 1 or 2. But how can you get more eyes to your content? So you got to learn how to set it up effectively that attracts more eyeballs to it, right? You got to create a highly effective capture page. So when people see the capture page, they are prompted to put their email in. They're compelled to put their email in. They don't just look at it. They don't see your content and go, oh, this content is amazing. They see your capture page and they're like, I'm good. I don't want to give them my email, right? You want to make a capture page that prompts somebody to put their email in. You also need to learn how to create a funnel that converts the sale. Because now you don't want just leads, right? We talked about this in the beginning. Your focus shouldn't be on the lead. Even though they're the blood life of your business, you want to focus on how to convert them, how to treat them. So you got to learn how to convert, how to have a funnel that converts people into a sale. And you need to know how to set up a follow-up process. Because if the funnel doesn't convert them into the sale, how do you follow up with them in a way that pushes them towards the sale in a nice way? It gives them what they want, that you continue to follow up with them without driving yourself crazy. This is what will ensure generating your leads and converting those sales. When you learn that, it will ensure it for sure. You can apply what we just taught you, and you will see some freaking results. You're just going to, right now you guys are going crazy. Well, when you learn this, this is going to take it, it's like going from an A to an A+. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. That's like running a mile in, what is it?
The Olympics?
In the Olympics. And running it in five minutes, right? Or 4 minutes and 59 seconds, and then that 1 second off. It's just that 1 inch. This is what takes it to a whole nother level, okay? This is literally how we built a subscriber base. I'm sorry, I'm reading that again. This is what will ensure generating your leads and converting the sales. And that's where we come in, guys. That's where we come in. Because now you're saying, how do I learn that? How do I learn that? This awesome couple right here is going to teach you how to do all that stuff, guys. That's what we're here for. Does that make sense? I hope you guys are going crazy right now. All right, so Taryn is saying, how do I create a blog, right? Trey's saying, this makes perfect sense. Taryn, you're welcome. We appreciate you, This is some good stuff here, guys. If you're getting value, let us know. Say value. Like, if you're loving it, let us know, okay? So now we're going to tell you all this stuff. We're going to tell you how do you create a blog, how do you do these things, and that's what we're here for. We're here to teach you how to do that exact thing, okay? That's what we want to do. We want to teach you how to do that. All right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Real quick, what I want to do, right, is, I know some of you guys are probably out there, you guys, your hands are kind of like this, or, it's like, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, does this guy, do they really have 3,000 subscribers? Yeah, like, I don't even know if I should believe that or not, right? So, this is for you. This is for you, brother or sister or whoever's out there, right? What we're going to do real quick, I just want to quickly just share this, right, for a second. Just going to log out real quick so they understand this. And, is that cool?
Yep.
Awesome. It's going to be 2 seconds, right? So this is our platform, right? Which, by the way, it's Aweber. It's simple. What it does, it just holds our leads, right? That's what it does. This is obviously my name, right? Paulo, this is my password, and I'm going to click there, log into my account, right? And as you can see, we have right there 3,000 total subscribers. We have 42 real people subscribed, 46 people, right?
Yes.
And that's it. I just want to share that real quick, and because I know some of you guys are trying to figure this out. Is this guy really serious or what? And we are serious. We're not playing around here. You know, this is not a big game. This is not a fat lie. You know, this is exactly what we're sharing with you guys is not theory. You know, what we're telling you is not like, oh, it sounds like it works, so we're just going to teach on this. No, guys, this is something that we actually do every single day. And because we do it every single day, we're not just only massively succeeding in our business, right, but we're helping other people succeed as well, right? You know, we've gotten several people who've gotten major results, right? Aaron, if you're out there, buddy, man, congratulations, man. You know, he uses the same strategies that we've taught him, and he's generating over 40 to 50 leads, and he's getting anywhere from 3 to 6 signups a week. Hey, Jacob Prangner, if you're out there and you're watching this, buddy, this guy's averaging over 100 leads, man. Over 100 leads for his business, man. And you know, Lisa, if you're watching this, you know, Lisa too. You know, she took this strategy and she ran with it, and she's averaging anywhere from 50 to 150 leads, right? So, you know, what we're telling you works, you know. And you know, I really want to say this for a second. You know, here's the reason why you need to pay attention, right? So if you have any distractions, what I'm going to be sharing with you within the next 10 minutes, right, is going to be something that's going to blow your mind, right? And it's also going to allow you, and it's going to give you an opportunity, right, to be able to really reroute the direction that you're heading in your business, right, and how you're doing certain things, right? And some of you guys are excited about this. Some of you guys are a little uncomfortable. Some of you guys right now, your hands are getting sweaty. Your heart is pumping, right, because you feel inside right now that you're here at the right time, at the right place, with the right people, right? And you see, when we got on, you know, I remember this. You know, I remember getting on, not knowing anything. And I remember for 15 hours, I was just learning, not taking any action, right? So overwhelmed because I didn't understand how any of this worked, right? I didn't really understand how the internet worked, and this was my first time doing it, which, by the way, this was 10 months ago, guys, and I'm still not the best at this. You know, if you're computer illiterate, like you have nothing, like you don't understand how anything works, hey, this is simple. Trust us, especially when you have the right system and the right guidance, right? And if you're out there and, you know, you're doing the, you know, you're looking to get started and you're looking to understand how this works, this is for you too, man. And anybody out there, if you're stuck right now in your business, you're stuck at a point where you're struggling, right, to get by, and you're really like just counting on this to really work, then, you know, this is for you too, right?
Absolutely.
And anybody who's out there getting results but you've plateaued, this is for you as well. So what we're going to do within the next 10 minutes, right, I'm going to put my timer on here. Yeah, we're gonna get right back to that cone.
Yeah, we'll show you the cone again, right?
So what we're gonna do real quick, here we go, babe, right? So
before we show you the cone, Taryn, we just gotta let everyone know what's gonna happen here, so that way we can make sure that everyone has the same equal opportunity to get their hands on the information that they want to learn, right? We said that now you have to learn how to put content out there effectively. Now you have to learn how to do a highly effective capture page. Now you have to learn how to create a funnel that converts sales, right? And now you also have to learn how to do a follow-up process correctly. So in order for us to do that, we want to give everyone the equal opportunity to start learning those things, because that's where we come in. See, we're here to help quantify what matters most to you guys. We're here to help you take your business, your life to the next level. That's the whole purpose of why we created Power Quantum. That's the company of our coaching program. It's called Power Quantum. Why did we create it? Well, Power Quantum stands for a powerful sudden significance, or a powerful sudden increase in whatever matters most to you. So if your business is something that's going to give you the lifestyle that you want, well, we want to help you create that lifestyle. We want to help you build that kind of lifestyle, which is how we're going to do that, by teaching you the things that you need to start growing your business to the next level. That's what we're here for, and we want to help you do that.
Hey, guys, real quick, right? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you,
No,
right?
go for it.
10 minutes, right? We're putting a 10-minute clock right here, right? And what this means, right, we're going to give you guys the opportunity. We're opening this up only for 10 minutes, right?
For 10 minutes,
and
you're going to see a button pop up, and if you don't see it, you want to go to the pop-in tab to get it. Okay?
Yeah, so I'm going to put my music really loud, right, so then when you hear it, all right? And what we're going to be doing for the next 10 minutes, we're going to be opening up 5 spots, right? And these 5 spots, what we're going to do with these people, right, is, you know, one, we're actually going to, we're going to be able to, we're going to get, you know, get off of this, right? We're going to do another hangout, private hangout for like 10, 15 minutes, right? Where we're going to go more into depth, right? And we're also going to be talking about the next event we're going to be sharing with you guys, which is what?
It's going to be how to be a ninja in your market. That's going to be next week because, right, every Thursday we're giving you free information anyway. Every single Thursday, okay? And so because of that, hold on one second. Because of that, because we're giving you free information, that's how we're going to be teaching you about how to be a ninja in your market. How to be a ninja in your market. And what does that mean? Hiding, right? Being very, very, very ninja-like about the company that you are in, because people don't like that. We're going to teach you how to really market your company, your business the right way by leading with you, by being a ninja.
Absolutely. So guys, man, we have about 8 minutes, right? We're opening this for 5 spots, right? And here's the reason why you should get in, right? Because when we first got started, right, 10 months ago, right, it took us about 7 months to start producing. It took us about 7 months, 7 long, painful months, right, to really understand all of this on our own, right? To really just, you know, do stuff and get information from here and listen to people there and invest in things that don't work, right? And it took us 7 months, right? It took us a really long time. And some of you guys, honestly, don't have the money and don't have time right now to really do that because you guys are looking to start succeeding right now. You're looking to have the guidance, to have the people to get in, to have people who are actually care about you and who are actually gonna give you the direction. They're gonna give you a step-by-step process that actually works as long as you take action. So here's the reason why you should get in, right? Because what we covered, right, there's more to it, right? It's more about segmenting your list. You know, segmenting your list, how to learn how to segment to your list so you're not sending a bunch of emails to just anybody, right, or anyone, right? The reason why you should get in is because we're going to teach you how to create follow-ups in your emails that spits out sales for you, right? The reason why you should get in is because we're going to show you how to create traffic on demand, right? Because this is great. Now that you understand this, is great, but if you don't understand how to create traffic, you're going to spend, there's only 2 things that you can spend here, right? It's either you can invest into your time, you can invest your time, or you can invest your money, right? You decide to choose. It's up to you, right? The next thing that we're going to be teaching you and why you should get in right now is because we're going to teach you how to develop a skill set that helps you create an income on demand. The skill set that you're going to be learning is going to teach you that, right? You should get in right now because we're going to teach you how to create a capture page that converts, right? Because when we first got started, we had no idea what a capture page was. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
And there was
no idea.
And it was really bad. It was a really bad one, right? And hey, listen, one of the things that I've learned, right, when I signed up for martial arts is I knew that if I wanted something, I had to look for the person who knew and had gotten the results. And I wanted to learn how to fight, right? I wanted to learn how to fight, so I signed up to a martial arts school, and guess who happened to be the teacher? My wife. Now, what did I do? Of course, I did a stupid move like most men do, and I said, "You're gonna be the teacher? You're gonna be teaching me how to fight?"
Yeah, like
is that
like
right?
really shocked, right?
Like,
I was like
really?
I was so mad about
You know,
that.
and a lot of people are on here, and you're saying, "Okay, you're gonna teach me how to do this?" You know, I don't get it. You know, I don't get it. I've been longer. I've been doing this, right? But here's what I learned. I learned that I needed to be submissive, right? I'll never forget this. I submitted. I finally submitted. It wasn't until I decided to take directions from, take advice from people that are actually getting results that I started to learn how to fight. But here's something that I forgot to say. And what I forgot to say is that it didn't really happen until I decided to make the decision and submit and to just get in and to start learning the stuff that my wife was going to teach me about how to fight, right? Which, by the way, we only have about 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes, right? We're also, the reason why you should get in is because we're going to teach you about sales psychology, right? How to get leads that fall in love with you and love buying from you,
so they
guys.
become raving fans, turning customers into raving fans, guys. These are the things. I want you to imagine your life, okay? Just imagine your life. And the way that you're doing business right now, is it going to give you the lifestyle that you envision? Or the things that we're talking about, teaching you those skill sets so you can implement it into your business, going to help you get there faster. Do you want to get there in 90 days or 5 or 7 years from now? Because I know that some of you don't have time to wait. You don't have the time because you want to be able to give that life to your children now. Some of you are on your last string, and you need to do this today for your family, for your business, for your people, right? For your life. The dream you've always wanted. Can you imagine continuing the way that you're going? Are you really going to get there in a fast, effective way? Guys, we're here to help you. We're here to guide you. We're here to show you what you need to do to get you to your next
Hey, we
level.
just got somebody in. Congratulations, Paul. Paul, man, I think his name is Paul Rose Garner. Hey, Paul, congratulations for making the decision, buddy. What we're going to do is after this, we're going to spend 15 minutes with you. We're going to talk about a little bit, things a little bit more into depth, right, and some really cool tips, right? So congratulations, Paul. We have 4 spots remaining, guys. 4 spots remaining, and you should just get in now, right?
Yeah.
Because, I want you to share, right?
Sure.
About, how a lot of people say, man, I don't get opportunities. There's I feel like opportunities comes once in a lifetime. Right? Is that true?
No.
Share,
No.
With the keen, the eye.
Yeah. All right. So this story, right? It's really important that life throws you choices every single day. Choices between life and death. Choices between wealth and poverty every single day. And as a leader, right, and as an entrepreneur, your goal, or as a human being, right, as a human being, your goal is to have a keen eye to notice when those opportunities are arising. Opportunities between wealth and poverty and life and death are constantly being thrown at you every single day. So we want to have a keen eye, okay? Real quick, Taryn, I'm going to show you that quick little funnel thing in like 2 minutes, okay? In like 2 minutes, all right?
Yeah, congratulations, Sarita, for making the decision, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for being on here, and thank you for deciding to take this opportunity and running with this, right? I promise you that this is going to be worth it, right? Thank you for investing in your education. Thank you for investing in yourself, right? Congratulations. Oh, we got another one, Karen. Karen, congratulations for getting in. Congratulations for getting in, Karen.
Dwayne just became a member.
Oh,
too.
Dwayne. So we have Paul, Sarita. We have one more spot left, guys. One more spot. And here's what I want to let you know, right? Here's what I want to let you know. I want to let you know that, right, that if you don't get in these 5 spots, it's fine. It's fine, right? It's okay. It's okay, right?
How do you get in, Wendy? You get in by clicking the button that pops in, okay? So you go to the pop-in tab, and there's going to be a begin learning the strategies to take my business and life to the next level, okay?
All right, cool. We have 2 minutes left, right? And it's like I was saying, it's fine if you don't get in today, right? It's cool. It's totally cool, right? But what's going to happen...
Oh, Trey, you're Dwayne. I was like, who's Dwayne? All right, Trey. So after this, we're going to get on a hangout with you, all right? So don't move. Don't go anywhere. We're going to actually get on a hangout with you, okay?
We're going to send you a private link, right? And, what I experienced, right, is this, right? That it's fine if you don't get in. And here's the reason why. Because maybe you just don't want to get to where you want to go faster. Maybe you don't want guidance and you'd rather do it yourself and spend time and be in a lot of pain because you've never done this before. It's fine if you want to do that. And maybe you don't want to have 3,000 leads, right? Maybe you don't want to have close to 100 members in just 90 days, right? Maybe you don't want to learn the secrets, right? Congratulations.
No, that was 20.
Okay, cool. So maybe you don't want that, right? But here's why you should get in. You should get in because there's only one more spot left, right? There's only one more spot left. And when this spot is taken away, this spot is gone forever, right? Because we're going to get on another hangout with the people who decided to get in, right? Who decided to get in. Not only that, but we're going to go over and beyond, and we're going to do a one-on-one with whoever who gets in, and we're going to dissect your business, and we're going to share with you everything that we know, and we're going to tell you exactly what you need to do step by step by step, so you're not going around running in circles and doing crazy things, right? Just get in right now and make the decision that I did 10 months ago. I'll never forget this. I was on a page very similar like this, and there was a yellow button, right, that was right there. And I remember looking at that button, and that button started getting bigger. My wallet, I reached into my wallet, and before I grabbed my wallet, I ran upstairs, and I asked my wife, babe, we need to get in. And she says, well, what? She said, well, what the heck is it? What is it? And then I'm like, I don't know what it is, And she's like, well, I think it's like a blog or something, right? And she's like, well, is it gonna help us or not? And I was like, it's gonna help us. It's gonna help us. And thank God I made that decision 10 months ago. It's completely changed everything about me. It's gotten me results that I would have never expected. And guess what? I'm confident enough that if you get in right now to say, that you are next, my friend. You're next. We believe in you. We believe in you. And with only 30 seconds left, we have one more spot available. One more spot, guys. And the countdown is just gonna end, you know. Once this is done, it's done. Okay? But if you got mad value, right, next week, right?
Mad value.
Yeah, next week, like
we're
my
going
wife
to be
said.
talking about how to be a ninja in your market, okay? So you want to make sure that you're there for that one. Guys, because you don't get in today doesn't mean that we're going to stop giving you free information. That has nothing to do with it. This is only here to give you the opportunity to learn 10 times more. That's all it's for. That's all it's for. But we're going to continue to give you more. We're going to continue to give training every week. Plus, now we have our radio show. All right? But those of you who become members, you're just taking that to the 10th power. All right? So, Taryn, let me show you that quick cone real quick. I said that quick, right? Let me show that to you right now. Give me 1 second. I just got to share my screen. All right, there it is.
Congratulations, David. David for getting in. Congratulations, buddy. In the spot. Congrats, man. Congrats.
I think Wendy's about to do it too. So Wendy's about to do it. So let's. Wendy, we're gonna give you a shot, girl. Get in as fast as possible. There's still some space here. All right.
No, I don't think there's any.
No.
Oh no.
All right, Taryn, this is for you. Okay. This is the filter, the capture page, the bridge page, and the sales page. All right. This is the full funnel. I hope this is the one that you were talking about. I'm not sure if there was, I don't know if you want me to move on to a different one, but I'm going to leave this up here for a few seconds. And as we wait to see if anybody else comes right in. You guys are awesome, by the way. We love teaching you guys. We love meeting with you guys every week. I don't know if you guys have ever been to other webinars. If this is like more than your first time, okay? If this is your second or more being with us, just let us know. You know, we like to meet you guys. You know, add us on Facebook. If you have any questions about tonight's webinar, maybe you want to ask in a more private manner, you can go ahead, add us on Facebook, search Paulo Quisquilaya or Cassandra Lee. Add us there, and then we can help you out. Let us know. Let us know.
Can you put the screen back?
Yeah, I'm going to give this back. I'm just giving her a few more seconds.
Okay, cool.
All right. All right, cool. I think I'm going to put the thing back. All right, I hope that was long enough, Taryn. If not, just pause the video and go back to it, okay? All right, and Lucy, it's only $25, okay? It's only $25. You have, that's pretty much it, $25. And what is the $25? I totally forgot to mention this. It's getting your blog. So I know who here had a question about the blog. How do you set up a blog? Who was it? Taryn. Taryn, you're the one who asked. Girl, what are you doing? You better get in here. All right, it gives you a blog, all right? And we're going to teach you how to use the blog to start generating traffic. But not only does it give you the blog, but the moment that you get it, you're going to receive an email from us, and you're going to go through a step-by-step process of what you need to start doing to start setting up the funnel, okay? You're gonna, the Aweber thing that we showed you, how we track our leads, we're going to show you how to set all of that up. You're going to go through that. And we're going to set up a one-on-one coaching call where we're going to dissect your goals, and we're going to create a game plan on how to get you there. And then you get extra trainings every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, so you're getting a blog, but you're also getting all these tons of trainings, this one-on-ones, the setup, right? You're going to get all this stuff along with the blog. The blog is just a tool that you're going to use to start putting content out there to generate the traffic. So, you know, Taryn, you had that question, so that answers it right there. How do you blog, right? Well, that's where you do it. Get it right there. It's only $25, and you're automatically in. Okay, Taryn, you can't get in. Why? Why can't you get in? You know, guys, we just appreciate you. Dwayne, I'm going to be sending you a link. I'm probably going to give this like 1 or 2 more minutes. I see some people just asking questions now, and then we're going to get started. We're going to just have a quick hangout with you, where we're going to kind of discuss a little bit more how we're going to go about this, okay?
Absolutely.
So, Taryn, what's going on? Why can't you get in? How come? Are you finding a trouble there? And Wendy, you tried. You can't on your phone. If you have Facebook, add me, okay? I'll send it to you there. All right, I'll send it to you there. Maybe you just need to click there. I don't know.
Type in your Facebook or send it to them privately, whatever.
Here's my Facebook link. Let me get it. And then you guys can add me, okay?
Hey guys, so next week, right? My wife we're gonna be having an awesome event. It's gonna be how to be a ninja, how to tuck your business, right? Tuck it in, right? Take your opportunity in to get people to continue to keep digging for it, and in the process of digging, they fall in love with you and they buy from you, right? So that's gonna be a really awesome event online workshop that we're going to be having next week. It's going to be a Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We're looking forward to seeing you there. We're looking forward to teaching you this, and we're looking forward to really allowing you to have a breakthrough in your business. We're so thankful, right? If you don't have us on Facebook, my name is Paulo Cuspalaya, right? Paulocuspalaya. It's a really long name. And my wife's name is Cassandra Lee with the K, K-S-S-A-N-D-R-A. I almost messed it up. L-E-E, right? So go ahead and connect with us on Facebook. If you have any questions, we would be more than willing to answer your questions. We also have a podcast out there. It's called I Am a Business, right? I Am a Business. Go ahead and subscribe to that podcast.
On iTunes, yeah.
We're going to be doing free episodes every single week, and we're really excited for you.
All right, guys. Okay, so where's Dwayne? Let me give him the link now. All right, cool. All right, guys, we're going to head out. I'm going to leave the comments rolling for a little bit. And we love you guys. We appreciate you. Dwayne, you're going to receive a quick little message right now. So we're excited. Where is he? Where's Dwayne? Let me find it. Boom. All right, cool. That's for you, man. Click on that link, okay? I sent you a private message to you. All right? All right, cool. Bye, guys. We're going to leave the comments rolling, so we'll still be able to respond to you, those of you who are still on the chat box, okay? All right.